You apparently you want the world to see what how your father was. So let's go ahead and keep it a beat. Let me see if I can even find it. This was like 2 years ago. I have to scroll through like 2 years worth of content to even try to find this guy. Like, this is how, like, this kid has not been on my radar, but because he's like, because he was like, I don't even know where it's at. I have to try to find it. If I was prepared to even talk about this, I would have it, but hold on, you guys. Sorry. Let me see if I can find. I don't even know. I have to scroll all the way back through all my stuff. I don't even know if I can find it. I'm sorry, you guys. Hold on. I know there's some people in the box. And, you know, he wanted you to see it. Otherwise, he wouldn't. Yeah, like, it's so funny to me. I don't know what to do with myself. Like, what will Aunt Karen do? Like, what will she do? She's going to be standing over my bed like Twilight. Like Edward Cullen from Twilight. Like, boy, if you don't stop. Get over yourself. Get over yourself. Like, you seriously need to get over yourself. If faking your death didn't work, and you need clout that bad, like, go fake your death somewhere else. Like, if that didn't give you the clout you wanted, you know, like, come on. All right, I'm trying to scroll through. Let me see. Hey, Daewoo, how's it going? I'm gonna go to. I'm sorry, you guys. I can't. I'm trying to pull it all the way up, but like, it's forever. It hasn't been broken. I'm sorry. Yeah, I went live a little bit early because I wanted to talk to you guys a little bit before, but I don't even know how far I can scroll down because like I post a video like twice a freaking day. No, for real. Like, I have secondhand embarrassment from this kid. Like, I don't know how old he is. I think he's 18 now. I don't know how old he is, to be honest with you. I really don't. I think like he's, I don't know. Let me see if I can, because this was like freaking last year and I'm going to be spending forever trying to scroll down, trying to find it. We're going to talk about, bro, this is not even worth trying. I'm trying to scroll through all of my stuff. He has it. I know he has it. He has it. So he's more than welcome to share it. I'm trying to scroll all the way down. I wish it was easy. Like you could just type in and search, but. All right, hold on. I think I may have found it. Hold on. Over the last few days, you get a lot of hate. Hold on. Over the last few days. Oh, okay, here we go. Over the last few days, I have been receiving a lot of hate. You guys have to forgive me. I have a cold. But from this kid, followers, people have been sending me the N-word, all kinds of stuff, calling me names, racist stuff. And I did talk to his father, and I want to share with you guys how this went.
Your wife did it? Are you aware he faked his death a few months ago?
Like last year, yeah.
No, not last year. 4 months ago, he faked his death.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah, look, thanks for the call. He's totally out of control. So.
Yeah. It needs to stop.
Look, the police have been involved. There's a lot of stuff going on with him. It's not what we teach his parents.
Well, he called the police. He called the police on me. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, this has been very upsetting. pathetic.
Yeah, trust me. I know.
I'm a single mom. And he calls the police on me.
Yeah, I would be upset if I were you too. I'll just tell you it's not a good situation here. He is so far beyond our control as parents.
Okay, well,
On his behalf, I apologize. I really do. For calling, I will talk to him today.
okay.
It's a big deal, and this is not a defense. It's not. But he's 16. All he cares about is attention on TikTok. That's it. He doesn't care about his family. He doesn't care about his friends. It's all he cares about. And so.
Yeah.
Okay, so his father says all he cares about is attention on TikTok. He doesn't care about his family. He doesn't care about his friends. The police have been involved. They don't know what to do with him at this point because he doesn't care about anyone. The only thing he cares about is attention that he gets from TikTok. Okay? Now, I don't want to hear anything about this little boy again. Okay? Him and his little kid followers can go kick rocks. You need to go talk to your pappy and not come over here and talk about me. Okay? Case rest on that. Now, let's go ahead and talk about what we truly came here to talk about, which is the Apple Store lady. Okay? So if you guys don't know much about her, let me put her photo up. And I want to start by saying that I did invite her to the live. Give me a second. Let me get the effects right here. I did invite her to the live. Unfortunately, she has decided not to attend, and that's fine. That it's not going to change what we're doing tonight. The point of this live, and I tell this to people when I reach out to my potential defendants on Karen's court, I always try to tell them, like, first of all, you don't have to attend. Second of all, the point of the live is to get the truth. So it's not to bash you. It's not to, have trolls harass you or anything like that. The point of the live is to talk to you and figure out what it is that is going on and how we can either assist you. But if there are problems, how can we solve those issues? In this case, you have somebody who got popular off of her dance crave when she was doing the dancing in the Apple Store. And as she kind of went to TikTok, things became viral. People started to notice how she neglected, at least this is what they claim, she neglected her children. At the same time, there was the allegation that her niece was SA'd in her presence, okay? During a time when she was on live, there is a audio when she's doing her makeup or her wig, where you can audibly hear her niece telling her cousins, which is her sons, to not touch her, to not kiss her, to not grab her. And however, they proceed to do that anyway. Now, I also wanted to give her the opportunity to dispel any of the rumors that people have. At the same time, people are like, well, if there's no troll pages and all of this and that, well, you have to understand, I grabbed video to show you what she has been going through. So I'm not going to allow a troll to come up here who doesn't show their face. And I know one girl, she was like, well, what's the definition of a troll? Well, first of all, if you have to ask, you're probably not a fucking troll. Let's just clear it up. Okay. A troll is somebody who hides behind the account. They don't show their face. The only thing they show, if they even have any followers, are people, or they're just showing random content. That's not who I want to talk to. I want to talk to people who have opinions on what this mother is going through, but I also wanted to give her the opportunity to tell us what she's going through. You can only see so much off of a TikTok live stream. So it was important to me to reach out to her. Now, she felt some sort of way that, this may be a bashing session, and that's not what it was going to turn. Well, that's not what the plan was. Like I said, I wanted to give her an opportunity, a space to talk to people, and to also give people the opportunity to talk to her and tell them what they see. At the end of the day, If you are a parent, you know what it's like to struggle. You know what it's like when when the kids are around. Hold on, sorry. When the kids are around and you're trying to do something. However, at the same time, neglect is an issue. She has had CPS called on her. Why I wanted to bring attention to that matter. And I also wanted to have the discussion. When do we as viewers, as consumers of content, when do we make the decision to get involved in something? You know what I'm saying? When are we allowed to get involved? When should we get involved? And that's what was the point of this conversation. So for those of you guys who are interested in talking about this, you are more than welcome to send in a guest request. Once again, like I said, I wanted her to talk about what she's been going through and to give her an opportunity to discuss with everybody the issues. At the end of the day, I spoke to a CPS worker who has dealt with cases like this, who have dealt with cases where children being abused in the home, or people seeming to believe that children have been abused in the home. And so the point of this conversation was to also give you guys as viewers the insight from actual CPS workers who have stated, and I took some notes, what they look for when they actually go to a home, because sometimes people feel as though that CPS is what you may feel is a dirty home to you is not necessarily dirty to CPS, right? So everyone has different cleaning standards. Everyone has different standards of how they take care of their children. So once again, after speaking to a CPS expert or somebody who actually worked with CPS as a CPS social worker, I was able to get some more insight on how we as viewers respond to situations like this. So oftentimes when we see these kind of cases, you have to understand that sometimes what we see and what is actually going on may not actually be reality. So if you are somebody who wants to come up here and talk about that, if you're someone who worked for CPS, but I also want to talk about mental health. So let's lead the conversation with mental health. I think from what I've been able to gather, what I've been able to watch off of TikTok from her is that she seems to be going through a hard time, whether it's from her trolls, which is why I wanted her to talk to us about them, whether it's from the people who, are leaving nasty comments about her, people making troll accounts to make numerous edited videos about her. I wanted to get her thoughts and opinions on that. This is detrimental to a lot of people's health. Somebody in my comment section had said, aren't you worried that she could unalive herself because you're having a live? Well, you have to understand, people are allowed to have conversation. And when you have a conversation, when you put something out on the internet, people are allowed to talk about it. People are allowed to have ethical conversation. People are allowed to have non-ethical conversation. Once something happens on the internet, we do not get to control the means of that communication. We don't get to control how people utilize it and how people flip it around for their own benefit. So that being said, I'm going to let some people up here in the box once again. And the only people who are going to be allowed are people who have actual accounts. So if I have moderators in here, and I don't know if you're in here, I will not be allowing anybody who has a private account, because if you can't say it publicly, then don't say it privately. You must have your camera on. I will not allow anybody who comes up here and does not have their camera on. You will not yourself if you're not talking, if somebody else is talking, and then also make sure you have your camera on. That's to respect everyone. That's how I run my live. I don't allow private accounts because people should be able to know who's talking. Go ahead, Anna. Go ahead. Turn on your camera.
Hi. I'm sorry. I don't know why it's not working. Oh my gosh.
Okay.
Is this
I need you to turn on your camera. First things first, I need everyone to have their camera on. So if you have your camera, go ahead and turn it on for me, okay? So I had to mute you because the first things first, I need you to go ahead and turn your camera on. What? Okay, there we go. You can go ahead and unmute yourself. You're muted. You go ahead and unmute yourself.
Okay. Hi.
Hi, what's up?
Is this about Lashay Hinton?
Mm-hmm.
I went to high school with her.
Okay.
We used to be good friends. I don't know the whole story about what's going on. I'm sorry. Maybe I shouldn't have added to live.
Okay.
I don't know if you guys can scoop me on what's going on because I'm seeing this everywhere. And I used to be really good friends with her, and I went to school with her.
Okay. Well, there's a lot that's going on. It's kind of hard to kind of catch you up right now in the middle of hosting what we're talking about.
This kind of worries me a little bit for her.
Okay.
Because, I've been seeing her stuff go viral and her blacking out her profile and kind of worried for her. So I don't know if you guys can kind of keep me up to speed here. Sorry for all the 6,000 people spying, being like, why doesn't she know if you went to support her, blah, blah, blah. But I would love to know what's going on.
Okay, so I can't really educate you fully what's going on right now because I have so many people who do know what's going on and they want to talk about it. What I can ask you to do is step down and listen, and watch some videos and some content about her, and you'll be able to kind of clue yourself in. Okay.
Well, okay. I'm sorry for wasting your time, you guys.
That's okay. That's okay. That is So Fetch. What's up?
Hey.
Hey, how are you?
I'm good. And yourself?
Good. What's up? What are your thoughts?
Okay. So I am a victim of Shay.
Okay.
As a lot of us are. I don't know if you know about the neglect charge that she does have on her.
Yes, I do. Mm-hmm.
Yes. Okay. So with that, that's just something all within itself.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know where you want to start, from the mental health or the abuse or.
Well, how are you a victim of hers?
Okay. I tried to help her before.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And you can't help somebody that don't want to help themselves. So instead of helping her, I chose to just raise awareness about her because maybe the right person will reach out to her.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? It does take time and it does take a lot of people to raise awareness about the situation. I don't think it's trolling at all. It's not trolling. The main people that do troll her are people that have to go on other accounts because she blocked the real account because they start telling her about herself. Mm-hmm. A lot of us actually supported her and a lot of us actually wanted to really help the girl. We really tried. I have messages on my Instagram sending her recipes, just talking to her about jobs. She does not want the help. She'll tell you there, why would I don't need your help. I don't need this. I need that. And her intentions for getting online, we all know, the whole panhandling situation. What I don't like about what she does is she'll get the money. People will send her money. And because, her recent thing was her oldest son was getting bullied in school because of his shoes. People sent her money to get her son the shoes. Not only did she not get the shoes, she comes back with either liquor, a wig, a new dress, new makeup, it's always something. She lies constantly, and she'll lie and then she'll realize she did lie and she'll have to, it just keeps piling up. It's a lot that she has going on. So.
Well, I saw the instance in which she bought a ring light instead of a coat.
She bought
for her coats for her sons, and her reasoning was because there are free programs for where you can get some coats for free. Yeah, I mean there's free programs where you can get coats and Toys for Tots and all of that. But if you don't need that resource, it shouldn't be a crutch for you in order to take care of your children, though. There are free resources for a lot of things, but also as a mother, you should take care of your children first. Exactly. Instead of worrying about a ring light.
If you want to be a content creator, I feel like you just got to learn what comes with being a content creator. And I think that Shay chose to be a content creator over her children. But her main thing is, my children are not my content. Yet when you need money for your children, they become your content. So that's not fair. That's not right, because now people want to know, okay, well, what happened to that money I gave you for your child's coat? Well, what happened to that money I gave you for your kids' shoes or anything else that you needed? You never back up what you're saying. Her kids didn't even have a Christmas. Her son's birthday was January 26th. He didn't even have a birthday. And people actually contribute to helping her, and she doesn't do anything about it. She doesn't take accountability. She literally takes the money and she laughs in your face like, you gave it to me. You're the one giving me the money. So why are you upset because you keep giving me the funds?
Mm-hmm. And that's what I find interesting is that when I look into what she says, and like that's why I wanted to talk to her. I wanted to give her the opportunity, but I saw when she responded to my video that it was obvious to me that that was not her intent. She wants to be able to, because she knows if she comes up here, we're going to have actual conversation. It's not about, one way or the other. It's okay. Do you actually need this help? Here's the thing. Panhandling on TikTok is not a job. Okay. That's not a job. So when I look at people like OMG Terrence and I look at, I look at this guy named Austin Stimulant who sits there and goes, send me $1, send me this, send me that. That's not a job. That's not an influencer. That doesn't make you an influencer.
Exactly.
Using TikTok for income. Okay, because you should be giving something in order for people to give back to you. Now you're saying she scammed you because you gave her some money and she didn't use the funds?
I never gave her a dime.
Oh, okay. I just by promoting her.
Yeah, I literally it was a couple of us, and it's still people that are in her lives that try to send her uplifting, messages or try to comment positivity, but she only responds to the negative. She literally only responds to the negative.
Yeah, and I sat in some of her lives just on an incognito. It's interesting. She responded to me today, and then she blocked me. And I find that interesting because it's like I messaged her, and was like, hey, I just want to talk to you, give you an opportunity. You say you have a lot of trolls. I want to give you an opportunity to talk about that. And she never responded. And then, like I said, she blocked me.
If you're not on her side, if you don't agree with her, you're automatically blocked. If you don't enable what she has going on, you're automatically blocked. Some people had legit reasons not to be blocked, and she blocked them. So,
I find it interesting that people are still giving her money.